Hey guys, Wolfie here. In last video, I showed you how to make an unbreakable wall using the fill command and how to set blocks using set block command. But now I'm going to show you how to use the clone command and the execute command replicating the set full command. So let's first start out with the clone block command. So let's just get rid of this real quick. So I want to make something in this 3 block area that can also extend out around it, but I also want to make something that can go on the other side of this. So what I do is, I make a structure, let's say something like this. But now I want to clone this over there to over there. And I don't want to build it because, that's the reason why we have commands. So what I want to do is, let's F3, and you can see this little arrow thingy showing your X, Y, and Z coordinates. You can see that there's an arrow to it. So what I want to do is follow this arrow, and you can see that the arrow is pointing like to over here. What I want to do is set a block in this direction and get the cloning coordinates of this block. Now you can auto-complete this by just pressing the Tab button, or you can, auto-complete it by pressing one of these buttons. And also, if you want to, get these coordinates back without going back over there, just press the C button, press the up button, and that is how you can do it. Just now, since you got that, you want to get the destination of this go over there. So now, since I cloned this beginning spot like this, and I want that to go over here on this, I'm gonna set this block right here to clone it. So now, get the destination and boom. You can see that it's in a line of the 3 blocks. So now we can just copy by hitting Control A, Control C, and go in here and then Control V. You don't have to do this, but I like to do it because it's like more neater. And also I assess if you're working with command blocks and hoping to be working with functions pretty soon, get rid of this because functions basically don't think that this is valid. So now what you need to do is hit repeat, always active, and now you got an unbreakable structure. You can go hide this wherever you want in your wall and have this clone in a specific place, and basically you just made an unbreakable fortress. But if you want this to be like a really cool building thingy, or like a meal wall, you can have it like it's always updating. So I can make something like this. Just do something like that. And there you go. A nice little thing. And like I made earlier, there you go. If you want to neaten this up. Boom, now it's look like a nice little road. But just like I used in my sorters, you don't need to type in the specific coordinates of where you want to clone it. And what I used to use was a test4 command to test for when the button is being pressed. But I'm not able to do that in this version for some reason. So, what I'm able to do, I'm able to use the execute command to execute if this button is being pressed, if that makes more sense to you. So if you press F3 and look at this block, there's tons of information on that side of the screen, and it's super useful. So now what I want to do is type in execute if block and this destination, Minecraft oak button. And again, if you want like a specific name of it, you can just look at the item and it will tell you the name. So now you don't want it to be like, yeah. So you want it to be like a specific, like I can't speak today. So you want it to be like in like a specific state. Well, it's not just always testing for the button no matter what, because see, when it's not active, it's active. When it's being active, it's active. So if you want to prevent that, just place that there. You can place that there if you like. And now you can have this set to barrel to true. And now I'm saying this will only set for if it's barrel. But if you like this to be even more specific, you can add a dot thingy. Don't know what's that called. Facing. And now you can look at this face. You can look at up there again. You can see that it's at floor. So click floor. The other dot thingy facing north. So now just add north. And now I can see that it's all good. So now, just like you did with clone command, you want to hit the C button, press the up button, press Control A, Control C, and Control V, which ultimately deleting out that slash. So now you can do repeat, always active, grab a comparator, and now for the moment of truth, you can see that it's always active. And now if you want to do something funny, you can do like a set block. Set block. Now it's always active. But now it's just showing this always like the true to like forward to false. And now you gotta get yourself a level shading button. And let's see if this can do like something really cool. This is an experiment that I'm trying out because yeah. So if this works, you'll be able to try out like some really cool things. Like you can make like magic portals that open because you have a floating button. So if you have something like this and if a comparator did not light up, that doesn't mean it doesn't work. That just means it's just activating way too fast. It's just not picking up on Helm. So what I want to do is grab a same command block, again always active, make sure it's conditional, and say hi. If you have this off, do again. But now, so now you can see that this in fact does not work. So nice to know that we set that out. But it is still a really cool little thing that you can do. Now, oh, again, that's weird. But yeah, that's a successful block command using the execute and the clone command. So if you guys like this video, or if you like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell. And see you guys next time, and Wolfie out.